Hey YouTube, Shakai Johnson here. I'm a huge DC fan, so here's my review for Justice Society World War II. Well, first, before I get into my review, I just want to let viewers know this first part is a non-spoiler review. Skip to the timestamp below if you want to hear what I fully enjoyed about this movie. So first, I want to say I give this a solid 9 out of 10. Justice Society World War II is quite the movie that was action-packed from start to finish, while keeping its goals flowing through a coherent storyline and never feeling stalled. I was quite shocked to see how important each character was in this story. I thought people like Our Man would have been skipped over, or Black Canary would have been forgotten for the most part, or not utilized the ways fans would have liked her to be. If you watch previous DC movies like Batman Bad Blood or Son of Batman, it's like I expected her to be treated like Nightwing was in those movies. Utilized, but to the extent of he's still going to get beaten up, and only the main characters will get to do the important plot changing stuff. Which just goes to show how much love and care each of these characters had. If you're a fan at all of Wonder Woman, Flash, Owlman, and I won't say spoilers, but there's even more characters that are introduced that are really done well. You can tell the writers and animators really cared about this. The movie from start to finish flows so well. Like, each time something gets done, a really cool twist happens and keeps you engaged. You won't feel like it slows down at all, and I just can't speak enough about how this movie keeps you on your feet the whole time. There's a scene with Wonder Woman where she does her thing, and I won't say anything else, but she really is the Amazon warrior people love to watch. I do think my only complaint is her head. Her hair specifically is pretty different, but I found myself not even looking at that halfway through. So, to wrap up my non spoiler review, if you like DC superheroes for what makes them great characters in the first place, you'll love this movie. I do not see how any fan will come out of this feeling like their favorite wasn't done justice, or that they were bored watching this. And now, for the spoilers. I want to say I did not expect that twist with the Flash. We all expect the Flash to scoop the timeline and have traveled back in time, and it being set in World War II was pretty crazy. But then it was revealed that the Shakespeare was Superman. I was like, my mind kept going everywhere trying to theorize what's happening. And I love that the writers had Flash doing the exact same thing as us. And then revealed that it was the multiverse, which makes sense because Flash didn't really travel back in time. He was running fast enough that it seemed like Dr. Fate was able to pull him into their universe to help. And I love Dr. Fate. I want to say that right now. They gave him an air mystery, and I still haven't figured out exactly what happened with him. But for people that don't know, Dr. Fate is a pretty strong god, basically. And the user that has the helmet can most of the time just make it float on top of him. So whatever was going on in that interrogation chamber was weird. I think he did this on purpose so that way he could get Superman to join the cause. But yeah, that was cool and created a great twist. If people didn't respect Aquaman after these live action movies, they would definitely start respecting him now, especially considering they used his original design and he kicked butt in this. People will have a hard time saying any kind of meme about him now. And I love that he knows the history about the Amazons because it shows that he has that kind of power while ruling the sea. I always say, I didn't expect it to turn out to be him to be the antagonist for the big fight, but that was a pretty good way to wrap up the movie. Now, they got some man to help, and I think at that point we already know that it's not going to take much else for them to win. So, we already know how the war is going to play out. But I don't want to make this video too long, so feel free to comment down below what your favorite thing about this movie was, if you have any theories about what happened, and if you had any complaints as well. But I will say, I love where DC is heading ever since Man of Tomorrow. I'll catch you all next time.